considered the mumble rap era, considered the dumbed down era. And such dresses like this, and it's kind of funny.
They don't have a genre called mumble rap. They do have a genre.
No, because they don't want to accept it.
I don't know. I don't really rock Tim's no more. I ain't gonna front. It don't matter if he raps no more. That's enough to set you up.
I feel free as a bird, flying around in the
fucking pollo empanadas off the hook, boy.
Sounds good. The picture is beautiful, crystal clear.
Don't matter how the ball bounces.
Napalm Real Talk. Peace. We're back with another episode, episode 2 of Napalm Real Talk. I am Napalm Dom, your host, and my co-host right here and brother is Justice Hype. Peace, people. Live from Bed-Stuy right now, Napalm Television, Prodigal Son video shoot, having some fun, man. About to do my scene for the feature. You know what I mean? We out here in Bed-Stuy. You got P-Son over here, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Justice Hype. You know, we out here, we working, man. You know what it is already. Word up. It's a Napalm world, man. We everywhere. Right now, we Medina bound. Brooklyn, for those who don't know. Bed-Stuy, do or die.
Brevoort, baby.
You know,
Bed-Stuy, do or die. Peas
Napalm TV.
Sunzini in the building.
Son, the man of the hour.
In the building, baby.
You know, Giants in the Circle video shoot.
Splashed in the Wu-Wear. I hope y'all see that. Live and in living colors.
Motherfucker, you already know we got that guilty coming. If you're guilty, we're gonna show y'all what it is.
Yeah. You know which one was good? Oh, we got the new joint working on too now?
Well, I got the Sparkers out now, but I'm doing the new shit, Redeem. You know what I'm saying? That's 12 bangers. You know what I mean? That's mostly.
How far deep you in?
I'm already done. I got 2 more tracks.
2 more?
Yeah, I'm already in. I'm just trying to, you know, keep the consistency.
That's when you got an idea when you're trying to drop that one?
In April. Yeah, like
that's
the end.
right there. Oh,
like
shit, yeah.
So this right here's the last video.
We're going to press in a couple of weeks.
Shit, this is the 5th video I did for the Spark.
You definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is.
Niggas know I'm not playing. It ain't over, nigga. I ain't just tapping the motherfucking water. I'm in. I'm swimming in that shit, nigga. I'm chilling.
Yeah, and go peep that video You out.
Yeah.
That's a definite banger right there.
I just dropped a new one 2 weeks ago called Judas. It's an animation. And Shogun Assassin, they did the video. He owned the song and he made the beat. Son's a beast. He did a triple play on me.
Shout out to Shogun Assassin. That's my guy right there, man. He be working hard, man, putting that work in, man. Word up.
Napalm TV, baby.
You know what it is. We out here.
Grenades.
Director on the scene. Alright. We out here behind the scenes.
4, 5, let's go.
Yo, Godzilla, King Kong, Gorilla, Giants in the circle like the Thriller and Manila, peeling off the seal, they're pulling off on the dealer. Cars farming, we need to buy a large margin, me and my squadron. With a challenge to Vancouver underground like the sewer skyscraper mentality.
Hey yo, this is Napalm TV. I'm lounging with my brother named Prince right now at the Prodigal Son video shoot, you know what I mean, out in Bed-Stuy. We gonna catch up with my bro, see what he's doing, what he's working with, and shit like that. What's good, name?
Yo, what's up, peace, man? It's all Gucci, fam, you know what I'm saying? Working on a new single right now. It's called War on Everyone. You can check out the artwork on my Twitter, on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It's an official single, one of my first singles off the Shaolin Prince album, you know what I'm saying? It's entirely produced by me, like Prince, you know what I'm saying?
When's the album coming? When's the album?
The album coming like maybe 4th quarter, 3rd or 4th quarter, you know what I'm saying? The single's coming out in April though, through Sony Orchard, alright? So keep an eye out for that and shit, you know what I'm saying? In between, I'll be dropping a lot of freestyles and little, you know, joints here and there type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Shaolin Prince album's definitely coming. And I know it's been a minute, I've been like holding out on you guys, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to like craft it and get it, you know, get it right and shit basically, you know what I'm saying? The album is super crazy. a lot of guest appearances on there from like your favorite MCs, you know what I'm saying? Including my man Don PACHINO, Shogun Assassin, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. I don't even want to let the cat out the bag right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's official, baby.
Anything else you got coming in the works?
Oh yeah, I got Wu-Tang Rolling Papers. That's my joint right there, Wu-Tang Rolling Papers, you know what I'm saying? That's in stores right now, throughout NYC, throughout New York City. You can also get it online at p2branding.com, you know what I'm saying? Just working, baby, you know? Hearing like certain kind of tunes that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that made me gravitate towards the music, period, you know what I'm saying? Hearing Heartbeat from M-Tune, you know, Denise Williams, so many joints, B, you know what I'm saying? The Birth of Sugar Hill Gang, you know, and then like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, G, it's like, even when I want to like chill off the music and fall back and do something else, it's like the shit just be calling me, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know. That's like, I had to do the math, like, yo, G, I was born 1977, that's the birth of hip hop. And I'm in Brooklyn at the time, you know, it started in the Bronx, but it reached all the way to Brooklyn, Medina. I'm like, damn, it's like, yo, G.
To the point it reached all around the world now. It's like,
exactly.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like hearing people like, you know, Rakim G Rap and you know, Super Level C, you know, Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? Then walking in the house at time that, you know, you was there sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Walking in the house and seeing RZA and Jizza and ODB on the microphone just fucking around and shit.
Just,
you know what I'm saying?
Singing, ODB singing with a 40 in his hand. RZA
you know
fucking around on the turntables. Yeah,
just seeing all that, like, yo, it made me want to do the music that I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm saying? The 80s, like I said, you know what I'm saying? RZA, Jizza, and ODB, my cousins, my brother, you know, that kind of influenced me to want to step into this game and just, you know, take over the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Words from Ninth Prince, man. Napalm TV. Check out his new single, April, dropping. What's it called? War on Everyone?
The new single's called War on Every Motherfucking Body. All right?
Check that out right
the war's
there.
on, yo. All right? Shaolin Prince album coming soon.
Word up.
Thanks a lot,
Peace. No doubt, brother. Peace. Hey, yo, we on Napalm TV. I got my brother Shogun the Assassin, the Warlord, right here, Sir Gun a Lot. You know what I mean? And checking in, man. Let me see what my brother's doing right now. What you got going on, Gun? Working on any new music?
Introducing me, Shogun Assassin, aka Alabaster, the shake to the first with your bitch ass.
You bastard.
What I'm doing is I'm making what's good, greater later. I got some projects. I got some shit with him. It's hot, fire, on fire.
He's on the War Poetry too.
Yeah,
Justice.
I'm on that. I got the ACG joint with me and Airwaves Justo. Okay. I got a joint with me and working on this EP with Kinetic 9. That's wrapping up.
That's dope.
I got my joints just laying around, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I might drop a mixtape for you. I might drop it on my birthday actually, and then have a gift for myself as well. Okay, Production, still banging out beats. Hit me up if you need it, you know, Facebook. Hit me up, Jim Wall, J-I-M Wall.
What do you got a question for you. Like I asked Ninth and I asked everybody we interviewed. What is the one thing that inspired you to make music? If you had to put one thing.
My pain. Okay. My pain inspires me to write because it helps me to vent. I vent my pain. This is my life on these tracks. Everything that I wrote is inspired from actual things that happened to me. So when you hear it, I'm giving you part of my Bible and my legacy. I'm sharing it with you. And I would probably share it with you on my birthday. You know, the grind too sounds real good. The grind too, I might call it metal on metal. I really want to call it crackhead's teeth. That's what I want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on the grind so hard I done chipped the molar. You feel me? There's no games out here.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I don't need the type of meal you can put on the plate. I need a meal. You know what I mean? I don't want just one. I want to have it forever. Wealthy. Share the wealth.
You heard it here first. Napalm TV, my brother Shogun the Assassin, Killer Army style, you already know.
ACG 137 in the building, Killer Army, CIA, criminals in the motherfucking army. Biatch.
Heard, signing off.
Braka.
Welcome back. We're here at Napalm Real Talk TV. We have the privilege to be with one of the pioneers of urban art, graffiti movement from the 70s here in New York City. We're right here in Williamsburg, COCO 144. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to meet you. What was one of your major inspirations?
I would say being a kid from the inner city, growing up in a time of social turmoils, scratching my head, that's what was all part of it, and wanted to make my mark in society.
Well, what exact contribution would you say the art had on the social comments at the time?
I mean, we were writing our name. It was pretty much a pride in the inner city, or a street that was set, saying, hey, you know, this is who I am and this is where I'm from. I think everybody wants to be recognized to some degree or another. In the writing movement, that's what it was. Guys from the inner city, man, working class neighborhoods, making their mark in the city.
Mainly, you'd say uptown. Where was the focal point of the movement?
It began on Washington Heights, but it became like a wildfire.
Was there any separation?
Just some
competition between areas, neighborhoods?
I want to say there was some kind of competition, but it was positive competition. It was pretty much like, you know, like...
Nothing physical?
Nah, there was a little of that, man. It was on some nonsense. You had like and stuff. I think for me, it was more positive experience than negative experience.
Did the artists some of the artists represent gangs at that point? Because I know it was a lot of gang influence at that time in the 70s.
There were writers that also belonged to gangs, but there was something about being a writer that filtered you being from a gang or you being a writer. I mean, I know there were writers that could go into certain neighborhoods that a regular Joe wouldn't walk in. You know? And I think that a lot of gang members recognized that you were a writer and that it was, you sort of got a pass, a license to go. I wouldn't say it in all the times, but I would say in my experience, I got a right.
So there's an appreciation for the art.
I want to say there was.
That's another question. How do you feel about the name graffiti as opposed to urban art?
At one time I was totally against the G word. I wouldn't call my word because I felt like I was appropriating to what the media called me. You know, I got all political and shit. It was about tactics, about placement, about neatness, about being original. So I came up with the stencil in 1972. And I'm credited for being the first stencilist in the graph movement. I call it graph, I like to call it figure. Everything that was being played or listened to at my time is what led to hip hop. Whether if it was The Last Poets, James Brown, Michael Jackson, you know, I think that's all part of the fact that I was listening to rock, I was listening to jazz. Smoking a lot of weed, dropping acid, seeing colors. Graffiti did become one of the elements of hip hop because that's what was going on, you know, at the time when hip hop. I'm not gonna say began, but you know, all right, let's say for the sake of using the word began, when it started. So, I mean, even though graffiti was going on before hip hop, it became one of the elements of hip hop. So, but then, you know, it's like, I have to credit that everything that was being played before hip hop is what led to hip hop. You know? I mean, once before, I said, I don't listen to hip hop. I'm listening more hip hop now than I did in my life. Yeah. So it is one of the elements, you know. But it's also, and I think it became a strong element because in a lot of the videos, you know, people were like rapping in front of a wall, you know.
People, we're back. So what do we got in the burner, man?
Yo, it's a lot going on. March, the weather's starting to break. It's still cold here in New York City. We still got gloves on, hoodies, jackets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It just snowed a couple of days ago. Yeah, still a little snow on the ground.
But in the sports world, first of all, we think that we're close to an announcement from Floyd Mayweather and also Conor McGregor on a actual UFC fight, mixed martial arts fight, not a boxing match.
They already did the boxing match. They did the Mayweather took it, showed them.
They're gonna take it to the octagon. Is what they're saying right now. How you feel about that?
I'm interested. I want to see it. I'm dying to see it. I think Mayweather is a great. He's a very elusive boxer. He did a good job of running around rings for a couple of decades and dodging punches and, you know, not really getting hit and all that. Very elusive. Great boxing is about He's about technician in there, man, and he's a very technical fighter, and I give it to him. But I don't know if he wants to step in the ring with these guys that kick, elbow, knee, choke you out. You know, they're trying to break a kneecap and an ankle, and you know, arm bars and everything else. I personally think if he steps in the ring with McGregor's gonna show him a really fucking good time. And when I say good time, I mean he's gonna fucking choke him senseless. That's what I think.
2 words: lost legacy.
Oh, back to that. I don't think it's even smart image-wise. If we care about image, and Mayweather is a cocky motherfucker, I don't think it's good to go out with people seeing you getting choked up after you retired in boxing and you're the best pound for pound ever do it. Leave undefeated in your weight class, and then people remember you. You know they say you're only as good as your last joint. Getting choked the fuck out by this white boy in the octagon, unconscious, or knocked the fuck out, because the boy is vicious. Not a good look. No. I don't think it's good for him. I don't think he should do it. I don't care about the money thing. I mean, if that's the case, fight another bum. Go in there and go to your boxing and leave another notch on your belt still undefeated. You can do that in a heartbeat, but going in that motherfucker with that boy.
Totally agree, bro. It's not going. I don't think it's gonna be a good look.
No.
I definitely don't think it's gonna be a good look. He might just get carried up out of there. And that might be exactly what a lot of people want to see, because Floyd is a very arrogant motherfucker.
Me personally, I like to see him get his jaw tapped. Just for all the shit talking.
See, that's
I
what
want to see him get. I ain't gonna front. For all the Mayweather fans, that's all good and dandy, man. It's like it's a fine line, but being confident and being cocky and arrogant, I think he takes you to the next level. See? And I think you should believe in yourself at all times. I live by that motto. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself, stay true to yourself, but not G.
I totally agree.
OD. Let's see him get
right along.
Let's go. Moving on.
Next, so your man Martin Shkreli, who if you don't know, Martin Shkreli is the pharmaceutical that raised the price on the AIDS. I was gonna use some other choice HIV, descriptions, but
the AIDS drug.
He raised the price of
by how
AIDS
much percentage?
400%.
Not 5%, people. Not 4%. 400%.
But
people that need this drug to maintain their life, you know, longevity of their life. May I say?
In his, I don't want to say defense. You know, there's no defense for this type of activity. But according to him, they gave away the drug to people who couldn't afford it. That's what he claimed. That's what he testified.
I didn't know.
Congress saying that people could call in if they didn't have the money, because a lot of people were saying that this was causing a lot of people with HIV, AIDS, or whatnot to, of course, perish because they didn't have.
If he did that, I didn't hear that part, Josh. That's a whole sneak attack. I didn't know about that.
He did say
so
that.
If he was giving it to people that was less fortunate and didn't have money, and
that's what he said.
Then if that's facts, then that was cool. I don't see now. He's charging people who got the bread, which I think a lot of people, they got all this extra wild bread. They don't give it to the poor people. They don't balance this world out. You know what I mean? The rich people selling on XY billions, and you still have starving kids in the hood. So if they, balance, so he's taxing them. If they're the wealthy, and if they get taxing them, I don't care about that, to be honest with you, man. I'm for the people who ain't got nothing. That I'm for equality, man. So, well, where he's balancing it, if that's what he's doing, then I don't know about that. Then that's different.
He's going to prison for 7 years for
Either
fraud.
way. Well, whatever he did, first of all, he's a sucker. Anyway,
He's doing insider trading without getting all,
My thing is, I don't know why brothers got mad at him.
Finances.
Dudes all seem like they have a problem with him, right? Now, I'm not talking about the HIV thing. I don't like understandable.
Right.
When it comes to the whole buying the Wu-Tang album, he bought the Wu-Tang album, he purchased it, right? And that's that. So how you gonna be mad if someone made the purchase? Either you want to accept his money or you don't. Supposedly dudes didn't have knowledge. He was the tech that did that. Got you. But business is business. He bought the goddamn album. That's it.
No, that's fine. He bought the album.
That's it.
However, what rubbed a lot of people the wrong way is he was talking crazy. The guy was talking crazy.
No, he was talking crazy.
He got online. He was threatening Ghost, whether it was jokingly or not.
No, you know why? Because dudes was talking shit about they already came at him saying, oh, we didn't know we sold it to this guy and this. They came at him first. He didn't say that. He went back.
That's a whole other topic because the brothers didn't know what was going on with the album. So there's already animosity there and. Hearing that, just
but who are you mad at?
Let me ask you this.
Who are you mad at?
Hold on. Imagine, right? Let's just say a anonymous buyer purchases a Dom P album, right? Outside of your knowledge, and you find out about it by going online or hearing people talking about this guy's online and he's talking crazy or whatnot, and he has this album.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
Personally, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm being honest with you. In a nutshell, I don't give a fuck who buys my work. If they buy it, they enjoy it. Let them enjoy it. That's it. I'm not biased to who buys my work.
And holds it from your fans, the people.
They didn't hold it. That
care.
was no one hold it from the fans. You got to understand that was made. That was an idea from RZA and Silver Rings to make it be a work of art that gets put away for 80 years. He didn't come with that. That's not Martin Shkreli plan. Right. That was what he bought with that idea.
He was a part of it. And I think, just speaking from a fan perspective, that a lot of people perceived him to be a culture vulture, so they wasn't trying to hear anything that he was trying to say, because it didn't seem like it seemed like he bought the album as something to as piece of some shit to boast about, some shit to just to have because he had the money, not because he is a true fan of the art. He appreciated the actual piece of art.
To my knowledge, I thought he was a fan. He was buying. He supposedly had bought the Carter from even Wayne. If he's from Wayne, even if he's not a fan.
He said he was on record saying that he was not really a fan like that.
Of neither nor of Wu.
I don't know about Wayne. He said he was. He said he liked rap music. He's a fan of hip hop music, but he wasn't that big of a Wu-Tang fan.
My thing
and this is why he was he was very condescending about meeting RZA. He spoke on that. He said that he got a impression of him that I guess wasn't pleasant and all of these things. So it didn't come off as someone who genuinely appreciated the project, purchasing it and displaying it. It came across as an asshole with money that just decided to show us, okay, I got money and I could buy Wayne's album. I can buy this $2 million Wu-Tang album. Here I am, I'm Martin.
This is my thing. Regardless of that, we don't know the exact facts to the deal. We don't know how it went about. We don't know if dudes actually knew who bought the album. I would think that if someone's making signing a contract with somebody to buy an album, you're gonna see the guy's name on there. Whether you want to research it or not, Martin Shkreli, and go find out who this guy is or how he got all this money, I think dudes would inquire. I know I wouldn't know who's buying my album. Put yourself in your shoes. You're selling a $2 million album of your work, of your hard work with your crew, and some guy randomly buys it. You're auctioning it off, and you find a buyer, and the lawyers come to you with this buyer. You want to meet him, A. Even if you don't meet him, you see the name on the contract, Shkreli, you're gonna ask your people, what does this guy do? He's got $2 million to come up with that one. Is he an actor? Is he a ball player? Is he just a rich kid from the suburbs? I wanna know what he is. And if you don't do your research, that's on you. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get mad once we make the situation, do the situation, and find out this guy who he is. It's like, yo, it's done. We didn't do our research then. Don't cry about spilled milk. That's how I look at it. As far as what you're saying,
there's no we unless the we is the sellers of the project.
Well, the group. Well, to my knowledge, there was clan members that was mad, but they didn't have nothing to do with it. They
right. That's why I said there's no we.
Well, we mean mad is I'm talking about, and you know, the entirety, everyone who was mad. You can't do nothing about that. If you didn't, but it was so much sneaky shit that went on with that album. First of all, that was a Silver Rings album that he bought features over the years for the shit, and then all of a sudden, you know, he comes with this bright idea that my name ain't gonna sell it and do it. I got this great album, Wu-Tang, on it that sounds classic, like vintage Wu. Let me go to RZA with this idea and pitch it, and between them, they conjured up the idea to put this shit out, to my knowledge. You know what I mean? And that's how that went. So the other artists, they was doing their features. They didn't think it was gonna turn out to be a Wu album. They had no knowledge of it. So it was kind of like a whole, it wasn't a plan, the original plan to do this. No, it wasn't an original plan. The original plan was the Silver Rings album. It turned into a different plan after he had all this heat he was sitting on, supposedly. But that's that.
My final conclusion on this is the fans took a L.
Hold on. Can I get one in?
Yeah, sure.
As far as that goes with the of him buying it and all of that, and even if he don't have no love for the culture at all, and he's just an art collector, because they was also pitching it as a piece of art. And if art, it builds equity over the years. So if he's an art collector, you buy this piece, and in 25 years, the shit's now, he bought it for $2 million, is now 8 to 10 million, 15. Who cares? He's going to do what he's doing. It don't matter if he's into the culture or not. That's how I look at it. Business is business. When you spend $2 million, you're doing business. It's not about being fans. It's not about the culture. He does what the fuck he wants to do. You buy a car out the fucking car show room. You walk out and you do it. You piss on that car. You run it into a fucking wall if you want. It is yours. Let's not get it twisted, people. You're not talking about, it's not always about hip-hop and the culture and all that. This is about a business endeavor that man did, period. And that's what I'm talking about right now.
You have to leave the business element in there. However, it is art as well. So art, as we know, sometimes it has to intertwine with business, and sometimes there are conflicts in between. As I said before, I do give kudos to RZA for or the planners of this whole thing for one thing only, and that's bringing forth music once again, especially hip-hop music, as art, and people being able to look at music as art, because I think once again another wave was created in which now we see artists are now setting a price for their album now. I see merch and exclusive merch items being priced at a higher, margin now because of this move, once again, that once again sheds light on art being something of value that's not just disposable, that we just use. So I do give props for that. In closing on this, to me the dude just came off as an asshole. Business is business. I think the jewel for everybody to learn from this situation is he was doing his dirt or whatever he was doing, in which, the feds finally caught up to him. But most likely he wouldn't have got caught if he would have just laid low. Yeah. If he wasn't online,
back to the boastful, arrogant shit that we talking about.
He wouldn't have got that attention. He possibly wouldn't have got the attention that he got.
Nobody would have wanted to see him lose like we want to see Mayweather lose when he fights
exactly.
McGregor.
So,
he talked a lot of shit.
Shkreli, it's unfortunate.
You ever seen that shit that they had out? They did a little video like Martin Shkreli got shot up or something, and they had like the shit on YouTube.
No, but I saw what Bill Murray is supposed to.
Oh, it looked official. I thought the nigga got hit up. Like they was like, yo, they showed them like in front of his house, the car like shot up with bullet holes.
Wow,
somebody did some shit on YouTube and it looked official. Like the news reporter, I was like, oh shit, the nigga got fucking shot up. I thought it was some real shit. I don't know whoever seen it, man.
Wow.
Comment. Let me know y'all seen that shit too. Shit was funny as fuck.
Wow. Well,
but yeah, in any case, I don't like the dude for reasons like I said with the HIV thing. But if that was fact that he was giving it to the poor people for free, that's a different story. That kind of support. As far as him with the whole Wu album, if he paid for it and it was business being done, it's business. I don't care about all that. The album was intended to not be heard for 80 years, and that wasn't his decision. That's how RZA and Silver Wings was projecting that album. So just letting y'all know, he wasn't holding anything from the culture. His only thing was to listen to it himself. Right? He could hear it all he wants, play for his homies, not give nobody a copy, not press no copies up. That was the deal. That didn't come from him. That was the deal on the album. Y'all know this. This is public. So let's not get mad at him for that, is all I'm saying.
Indeed.
All right?
Moving right along, moving forward, on some really like Twilight Zone spaced out bug shit that happened a little while ago. Like, did you catch? There's a video circulating, I guess, from the Drink Champs or whatnot.
Yeah.
With Diddy and Jada.
Wow, when Puffy was on it? Oh man.
That shit was.
That was a fucking funny ass
shit.
Fuck. I don't know if y'all peeped that shit with when Puffy went on Drink Champs. Wow. He got twisted up. And what's the question about where we going with this?
What do you do if you in that space?
All right, well, they don't know. You gotta let the people know what he was doing to ask me the question.
If you living under, I wouldn't say if you living under a rock, but if you're not like social media, savvy or whatnot, and not up on the current events or whatnot, just go on YouTube, but just do a search of Diddy
on Drink Champs.
On Drink Champs. So you got Diddy, Jadakiss, Fab, Nori's the host. Nori's the host, of course, on Drink Champs, and obviously they drink, and it got very weird. It got very uncomfortable for everybody in the room because Diddy was on his Diddy shit, and we all know what his Diddy shit is.
He was drinking.
He was turned up. He was turned up, but he was turned up, and he was asking specifically one of the weirder moments. He was asking Fab to come party with him.
Yes.
And Fab looked obviously uncomfortable, saying that he had already partied with him or whatnot. This shit just seemed like mad, like fruit cup and shit. It was just over the top. And quite frankly, like, I don't understand Fab, Nori, and Jada just sitting there as these are three cats who publicly the perception is they're street dudes, that's what they put in their music or whatnot, and the shit was just wow.
I don't know. I seen it. It was bugged out.
It was bugged out.
It was like, what was the reaction? He was asking who? It was Fab, right? He was asking Fab.
Yeah,
he was asking Fab. Like, yo, you need to come party with me. And Fab was like, no, I partied with you. He said, no, but you need to come party with me, like me and you. We need to.
No, but now hold peace. Hold on, please hold on. Just 1 second. One second. While he's saying this, Fab's looking down like a kid, and his eyes are shifting like. Fam, like, like, it was just, go peep it. It was
uncomfortable for everybody. Nobody
was uncomfortable for me to watch.
I was uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of those things when you watch them, you like, you feel uncomfortable, or when you watch somebody and you're embarrassed for them, and you're like, wow. Or whatever, like, it was just some weird shit. But what about the dread? We was laughing about
dread, like.
Then they had some I don't know if he worked on the set, a backstage dread that Puffy was like, come in.
It looked like he was trying to grab his divine, like his manhood. And dreads jumping around, trying to get away, like, stop, man, come on, man, stop.
Like, nobody wanted to say nothing. Nobody wanted to say nothing to Puffy. Like, they like, Puffy's the big
these
dog.
is grown men, B. These is grown-ass men. Probably some of them might have grandchildren in a few years. And it was like, they were like shook, like they didn't want to say nothing to Diddy. And it's like, yo, is it that, y'all feel, you feel obligated to like entertain this bullshit because positions and whatnot. I don't know. Y'all go peep the shit. It was very weird. Y'all make your own conclusions. Drop your feelings in the comment section.
Yeah, we interested, man. Just
subscribe. Napalm Dom. Make sure you subscribe to get the notifications anytime we drop a new episode, new videos. You got that I'm So Fly video up there right now. Make sure you go peep that. You got the Fire God video, Fire God album. Make sure you go get that. Boom, boom, boom. Napalm, baby.
Napalm Real Talk. Don't forget. I hope you enjoy the show. And this is the time of the show where I give you Dom's Jewel of the Day. Lead by example. And what I mean by that is that you can tell people and give them advice. You know, you got that homie in your ear saying, yo, you should do it this way or you should do it that way. And they have all these great ideas for you. But nobody's putting any of their words into action. They're not showing you anything. They're not showing improving. They're just telling you that you can do it better or you should do it better. My thing is lead by example. Don't be that person that's telling everybody else how they can do or what they can do and you're not doing shit for yourself. Period. Lead by example. Dom's Jewel of the Day. This is Napalm Real Talk. I am Napalm Dom.
Justice Height.
And we are signing off.
Peace.